All right, Shalom. Shalom. This is GMS New Orleans coming on location at the AMC movie. We just got finished seeing the movie Homestead, right? And they ultimately give a you know our spiritual perspective of the movie. You know, not telling it all, but this also just watching the movie, it deals with kind of biblical perspective of the prophecies of the destruction of America. And not to spoil it, but it's also a series. All right, for brothers out there who want to go see it. All right, it ain't a
single movie.
I am. Yeah, it's a series. Just starting off, right? So, but we got to get started. And first and foremost, we'll give all praises, glory, and honor to you. Once again, double honors to the elders apostles of GMS, peace, blessings, and salutations once again to the hopeful elect. All right. Yeah, but that this movie, from my perspective, is the first series. It was okay. All right, started off pretty good. Second Ezra 15 and 15. Um, give me the other one too, but the Egyptian against the Egyptian. You know, that's what is that? 30-30? Yeah. 19 or something? Yeah. But it just shows you ultimately the collapse. Ultimately, the collapse of America is showing you how instantly things can go from being cool, calm, and collected to actually being total chaos. All right, starting with the beginning of the movie. All right, and these devils, as a part of that world, that Hollywood world, they know that. All right, and they're also giving you a perspective of how the closest possibility of it being. All right, I mean, they didn't give you much. I mean, y'all brothers, you know, they didn't give you much in there, but they definitely gave you and I'm gonna say there's a particular character in there, all right, that has somewhat ability of seeing prophecies, visions of things happening before they happen, all right, will coincides with the scriptures, all right, like the scripture says, in these times the Lord's gonna open the ability to all seeing visions, something like that. Yeah,
I got it for you.
all flesh. Yeah. So you definitely see that. All right. You definitely see that in the movie. You definitely see I'm gonna say that the mindset of the woman, how all hell breaks loose,
Through her, we all die.
Yeah.
That's the sentiment of that movie.
You got the other one?
The visions.
Mm-hmm.
I got it for you.
There's nosy, man. Well,
This is Joel 2:28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh,
yep.
and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions.
And that's what was happening with one of the particular characters, all right? They was actually making drawings or art of the destruction. They was actually stargazing out of the window, actually seeing things that happened before they happened, man. All right? And I think most of it happened in California? All right? The majority of it happened in California. But they were sending nukes, also cut off most of the communications, right?
They said it was a Russian attack.
Yeah.
That's yeah, they said a silent attack.
Yeah. And we also know I'm watching these devils right here. You also know, there's been rumors right now that they got a so-called a runaway nuke. It's somewhere around the region of New Jersey and Philly, man. All right, so who knows what these devils are gonna do? All right, but y'all can bring them stuff and precepts call out.
Got one for you too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Mhm.
I'm going to second.
Yeah.
This second address 15 and 15. Well, I start at 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein,
Mhm.
for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands."
Right, and you see that takes place in the movie. It went from day one to last time I remember it was like day 32, day 30 or so.
Yeah, 30, yeah.
Right, food started to run short. tension started to build. All right, people were running out of, all right, the basic necessities of the things that they need.
And it took no time. It took like day one.
Like
Yeah.
2 days. It was like
Yeah.
2
Yeah, and
days before
love
they
many
started
West
packing up.
cold. You know what I'm saying? Where they couldn't let nobody in.
Say it again out.
Said that love many West cold. But he couldn't let all the friends that was trying to get in.
Yeah.
Couldn't get in.
Yeah, couldn't get in, man. That's what's gonna happen in a lot of these cities. A lot of these cities gonna be carted off, shut off. A lot of friends that you thought you had, when all else failed, they're not gonna be able to trust you. That's how it was. It was so tense to where you'll see a guy over there on the ridge walking or just minding his business. You don't know if you can trust the guy. Then you got the other ones walking around, moseying around on private property till you got shot, man. You know?
And the guy who owned the homestead, when the people were coming up to the gate, the guy on the other side of the gate, man, I knew you. You know, we used to have barbecues and all that. It's like, hey, we pretty much you were saying, hey, those are different times. We used to be friends, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's how it is. When you watch that show that used to come on called Preppers, that's how a lot of those guys talk. I've been trying to warn you what's to come. I've been trying to tell you things that's going to happen in society. You didn't listen. Now you want to come on my time, my turf, to ask me for food, water, ammunition, guns. It's not that type of time. A lot of people gonna get killed, man. All right. As you seen, because like I say, we just dealt with the homestead of that house. But my mind goes past, okay, if they're on the outer ridge of the city, what's going on in the city?
In the city. That's right.
It was that, man. Because it showed you that little part. They were bum rushing the car and shit. Who up in there? He said, what he told to do?
Where's your gun?
Yeah, where's your gun?
The
You know?
grocery store.
Yes. Then they started going to house, what, robbing people, man.
Guns, they shot the dog.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Like I say, hey, when the one guy came, when he had that Las Vegas shirt on, the first question they asked him, hey, what happened when you passed through there?
Mhm.
You know, what happened? What was going on in the inner cities? Because that was the news at the time. Wanted to know, hey, what was going on within them inner cities, man? Because it's predicted to be what? Utter chaos.
That's it.
You see? So he was preparing for that.
Yeah.
But
And
nevertheless,
eventually spreads,
right.
inner city spreads to the outskirts,
That's right.
where it was a little bit more safer for a moment.
Yeah.
Just
So it
for a
was safe,
moment.
right? But it was what? It was coming out because it was
spread.
at the door.
He wanted
That
to
gate
know,
is the door, the entrance.
like how quick was this spread?
Spread, yeah, what was
You know?
going on.
And also, he was saying that several major cities was on fire. Like he was saying that Detroit, Chicago,
Yeah.
Right.
a place like the city was already on fire.
On the news,
That's right, huh?
That's all scripture. Lord, we get something, you know. But keep going, right?
Verse 16, it says, For there shall be sedition among men,
Hmm?
and invading one another.
We seen that. We seen the actual.
Right.
Must have been a particular guy in the movie. He was like a city or state official. He just wanted to, he had the
Oh.
power. He had the power with his men. He just wanted to muscle some shit, man.
That's right.
You know, come up with some bogus charges and just take shit, man. And you're gonna have that go on in society too. You're gonna have armed militia. You're gonna have ex-military guys. You're gonna have ex-police. It's gonna be wild out here, man. All right, your skill, or whatever you think you possess, is gonna be matched with a guy lesser or higher.
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna be wild out here, man.
It's going to be one event after another. It's not just going to be one group that's coming. What about the next day,
Yeah.
next month,
Next,
That's right.
next hour?
If I could say, hey, when he went check his stocks in that cargo container, there was a sign on that. And when they breached his his goods, they had a sign on them. And some people was telling them basically, like, we know what
A hoarder. It's a
yeah,
hoarder.
it's a hoarder. So that he blamed it on animals, but that was
Yeah.
actually people
Yeah,
who went in and got some of that.
that's right.
Yeah,
Y'all got it, bro.
and they basically was snaking him from trying to help, man.
Yeah.
And that day, that'll get you killed too, trying to help every goddamn body, man.
Yep.
All right, you ain't gonna better help everybody in that day. All right, if they ain't the brothers and the brothers' family, you ain't gonna better help. All right,
That's it.
but I had something for that homestead too. You still got more, right?
Yeah.
I had a quick one for that homestead. This is Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 56, and it says, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, said the Lord, even so the Most High do it unto thee, and shall deliver unto thee unto mischief. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fail, thou shalt fall through the sword. And it says the cities shall be broken down, and all nine shall be perished with the sword in the field. All right. They that be in the mountains, because where the homestead was at.
In the
And
mountains.
literally in the mountains.
Literally in the mountains, man.
Literally.
All right. It says they that be in the mountains should die of hunger and eat their own flesh and blood, their own, yeah, my bad. Let me read that again. They that be in the mountains should die of hunger and eat their own flesh and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. Thou thou as unhappy shall come through the sea and receive plagues again. And in the passage they shall rush on the idle city and shall destroy some portion of the land. And it says, and consume parts of thy glory, and shall return unto Babylon that was destroyed. And it goes on to say, and thou shalt be cast down by them as stubble. All right, and they shall be unto thee as a fire. All right, and shall consume thee in thy cities, thy land and thy mountains, all the woods and all the fruitful trees shall be burned up with fire. All right, thy children shall they carry away captives, and look what thou hast, they shall spoil thee and mar the beauty of thy face. All right, and that's gonna happen, man. That's happening in that movie Homestead.
That's right.
All right. They had came up. I ain't gonna.
If I
I
could say,
can't see. Go ahead.
it's not really a spoiler, but what the brother was reading, it said, they that go into the mountain shall die of hunger.
Mhm.
The guy who owned the homestead, he kept telling his wife, look, I don't think we can make it through the year. Like with the supplies we have, this is bigger than I expected it to be.
That's right.
Right.
Insinuating that we're gonna run out of food eventually, and then what comes next?
He's that one pretty out that our flight being the winter. The one thing he was worried about in there, he was worried about the winter, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right? About the crops and everything dies. And never really
That's right.
what he was saying, he was worried about he's like most of these crops we have, they don't survive through the winter, which hardly nothing ever survives, you know? Go ahead.
No, because his woman was trying to say, like, can't we just plant more? And he was like, but what about the winter? Like we can't plant these in the winter.
They won't grow.
Yeah, they're not gonna grow. And he kept doing what? He kept tallying things up, trying to get it to a T.
And she went wiped it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let more people in.
It's
It's
crazy.
in her emotions, which emotions is gonna get you killed in that day.
That's right.
It was filled with love, and then
Yeah.
let everybody.
Getting you filled with love will get you filled with a whole lot of other stuff too, man. All right. You got, like I said, I looked at her, I thought of the woman on Planet of the Apes. You know, you watch the Planet of the Apes, how that woman
The
was.
old one, huh?
Yeah.
That's right, man.
And that Care Bear love spirit, man. Love will get you killed, man. In that
That's
day,
right.
you know, because like I said, and I'm gonna say this too. What they was worried about is we got a group of people with us, but you got, and within that group, you got people that's rogue. Their minds are thinking not to stay in order, man.
The one dude said, I'm a lone wolf.
Yeah.
He did say that.
Yeah, that shit you got. Either you got to deal with that problem right there, or if you let that problem go out the gate, it's about what he gonna come back with. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, I don't know if you ever played that game called Days like that. Cause you be around in a big city in a big world, you might run into a group of people that might not want to kill you. They may do.
They might want to.
You know,
You don't know.
or they might get the spoils, and then the one character just kill everybody, man.
Yep.
So it's always a strategy, a thinking game. That's what's gonna happen in that day. It's gonna be 10 times worse than that though.
Hey, he was saying the lone wolf guy wanted the head of security to be like, look, we got the guns, we got the muscle. Let's just take the shit. Let's just
Yeah.
take over ourselves.
He said, we following you. It's your orders.
It's
We
on
got
your
the
call.
muscle.
That's how motherfuckers think, man. All right, that's how most of these people in this society they bred upon. All right, taking what they want. This is pure assholes, man. It's gonna be 10 times worse when this this thing that we talk about. All right, Jacob Trouble actually go down. 'Cause what happened? The lights went off.
Yep.
All right, wasn't that much resources, man. You had the guys that had the muscle, and they was willing to use it against regular people. They said you want to make these people slaves,
Slaves? That's bro.
right?
Right.
Go ahead. We got a little more,
Yeah, I
right?
got more.
Uh-huh.
Still, this verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Yep.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power.
Yeah, close to the action standing power. We got to the scene, the action scene in there. They was busting at the all right, the authorities, man. I'm just say that. The authorities in that.
That's right.
All right. And that's gonna happen, it's gonna play out in these streets out here. The local authorities, the state, the government, they're gonna engage with regular people, man. People that's joined together, neighbors, friends, all right, different foes, especially on the street, on a Jake tip, all right, when society collapse, Jake gonna see the ops.
Yeah.
The ops gonna be doing it. It's my perfect time. Get this nigga, man. You know?
Purge.
What
Yeah.
Peter Mike kept saying, hey man, you sure? That's the law, man. That's the law. He was like, yeah, just keep watching them. He kept saying, hey, what do you want to do? That's the law, man. And they went with
Maybe they are. Maybe they
Maybe they
are.
are.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
they not.
they are. Maybe they
Maybe they not.
They could have took the law shit, man. They could have took the law Humvees, cars,
Yep.
and it's posing at us, man. You ain't gonna be able to trust nobody in that damn day.
What he said, Yagana, he said, hey, if we give them our guns right now, we'll never get them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And that's how these. And I'm gonna say this too. That's a glimpse. That's a glimpse into how these Edomites are looking at things right now, man. They're not gonna just give up their liberties. The heart and blood of an Edomite is his gun, man.
That's right.
His blessing. He's not willing to get that away. All right. So that they're gonna take that by force out here. All right. And we just, like I said, we talking about California, but we talking about this gonna happen all over the place, man.
Nah.
All right, just like what other thing we were seeing? Civil War.
Civil War.
It give you a look, different depictions on what's gonna happen. All right,
What kind of American are you?
go ahead.
Verse 17, a man shall desire to shoot into a city and shall not be able.
Why and what happened in that? And then why they couldn't go into the next city? Traffic was everywhere, man.
Yep.
Cars everywhere.
Barricade.
Motherfuckers running out of gas. You seen Elon Musk made his
The Tesla ran out.
Tesla ran out of gas,
She
man.
ran out of gas.
You
What
know,
happened?
She got it how she lived.
Yeah, she
she got it out the mud, man.
for her family.
All right. Then that drug on to the next counter, man. All right. Go ahead.
They threw some money at.
For because of the pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, that happened in the movie. Houses were destroyed. Motherfucker ran through those houses with guns, pillaging shit, man. All right, looking for bread and water, looking for guns. All right. See, motherfucker ain't gonna be going there looking for Uno cards and want to play spades. They want to get down, man. Especially, like I say, especially these guys that been training for years.
That's it.
And no
Okay.
one's coming.
Know what's coming. Yep.
Sniper wet dream.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the swords.
Oh yeah, we seen that too. There was a scene at the grocery store.
Mhm.
That motherfucker had no pity on old girl, man.
Ah,
All right. That's what's gonna happen. You women, this brother here give his account of what he seen in Katrina and various different things that happened. In that day there was no pity on women. Women walking down the street with a case of 24 pack of water. By the time she get to the other street, by the time she get to the other corner,
Not.
she ain't got nothing. She just holding the plastic.
Yeah. Same.
Man, the plastic got the outlines of the bottles. That's all that's left, man. All right, especially when they got gladiators around. What your boy said, he a wolf. You know,
a
a lone wolf at that, man.
lone wolf survived is what he said.
So what that means? He's ready to devour. We don't care.
That's right.
All right, the days that we coming on, they don't. They do. I got women and children. Nobody gonna kill that day, man.
That man said the lone wolf. He's like, that's why I don't have women and children.
Yeah,
That's it.
he was in that mind. He was in that mind state, man.
Yeah, he said, that's why they not here, or something like that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, but a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy,
Too dumb. I
but
just,
shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
yeah, for the lack of bread and great tribulation, and that what would happen. It wasn't that much bread and water. Everything collapsed and closed, man.
Yeah.
Right? It was even you couldn't even get on the phone with certain people, man. Right? That's gonna happen. You're gonna try to call your boo, your mom. You ain't gonna be able to get to them.
No
Right.
communication.
Huh?
No communication.
Shit, no
Different
communication.
fucking sides of the city.
That's it.
When they trying to contact the lady trying to contact her children,
And it just couldn't.
and they was like, oh, I gotta put you on the satellite phone, you know, because the normal means of communication was obsolete at that time, man. You know, these ain't gonna work, you know, forever.
A couple of years ago, what they do? They issued all those Congress members satellite phones.
Satellite phones. I
Yeah.
remember that.
And these new iPhones, like this new iPhone I have, the iPhone 16 Plus, they got a new setting on there where you can connect to the satellite. Like if they got a hurricane or something,
Damn.
Yeah.
you can put a setting on there where you go to the satellites just to have internet or whatever like that. You know. But Esau been setting the stage for that day, man.
That's right.
All right, I've been looking into something for the last couple of weeks. They even been getting ready for 6G. All right.
I meant to send that.
And a new gimmick.
Yeah, in the 6G, they supposed to have the ability to read your minds with that shit, man. You know, but that's like I said, this the devil, man.
To connect.
Got anything?
I got one for you.
How you go?
Yeah, man.
Another part.
This is Second Esdras chapter 6. I'm gonna start at 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Come.
Yeah, that's what happened in that. They bum rushed a lot of that stuff, man.
That's it.
All right. Motherfucker said you couldn't take all the toilet paper. That's what your boy said.
He went to
He went to manhandling shit, man.
yeah.
That's what's gonna happen, man. When I think we had a hurricane out here a couple of years ago, I think Ida, motherfucker getting popped at the gas station. You jumped the line.
I was right there.
You know, I'm talking about the one that happened over here, like right over here for Cliffview.
Bro.
Motherfucker jumped the line,
And better.
yeah, popped him. You know, you got the last loaf of bread. You know, hey, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Nah, man. Gonna go for what they know, man. This is time we coming in. Times of desperate people ain't got jobs. The food is the food in people's houses. They don't really have that shit, man.
That's right.
You know.
Anything to eat.
The woman stole his car while he was fighting for the gas in the gas station.
Yeah. He in a
The woman
full
took his car with the family. He's going for snacks.
yeah, he in a full blown scuffle with the guy, man.
She left the Tesla and the Tesla died. And that's another thing. You saw a lot of articles on them Teslas of people burning up and different things. And you trusting in Esau technology, but you know, be careful because it showed in that
Can't
movie,
leave the world behind.
Leave the World Behind them. They start turning them Teslas on, crashing them.
And it was
But
crashing.
Total control.
I didn't see in the beginning that the
Upgrade too.
Tesla said something about nuclear mode or some shit.
It could
Yeah,
click
or
yes,
something like
yes,
that.
nuclear.
What the fuck
Yes.
is that?
What is that?
You know?
That's why this devil, he trying to get rid of gas stoves, gas cars,
Yeah.
gas
Yeah, so you can control your ass.
everything on the grid.
Control. You can control the grid totally. Yeah.
You don't abide by the rules, they can turn your lights off at your house. Turn your gas off. They want to have these new smart ice boxes. Why? They can shut that bitch off.
Yeah.
Right, and you assholes out here, you're falling for it. I want a Prius. Any man that want a Prius, man,
Suspect.
you
You
suspect.
got to watch that boy.
Prius.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's the one that be having the 2 batteries.
the one that say Eco on the back.
yeah. A Nissan Leaf. Something wrong with you, man. What is wrong with you, man?
Yeah, they
You
got
should want a combustion engine, man.
I think when you said that, 4 viewers just dropped off.
That's cool. It might got a Nissan Leaf. All right.
Love it.
The goddamn electric shit, man. Right, and this devil Elon Musk too, man. He's really that nigga really running this shit. You know what I'm saying? And wait, how this guy could come out of nowhere now? He's up in the presidency seat.
Hey,
Next thing they'll try to put him in there as the president, man.
talking about.
Yeah.
Elon Musk. You know?
Yeah,
How
he,
he jumped the ranks like that?
he just was on there talking about nuclear missiles and drones. Ain't he a computer technician?
Yeah, but what he's saying is
What's going on?
what he's saying is we come into a time where the
God.
in these times that we're coming in, the blood and flesh man don't stand a chance against robots.
Robots,
Yeah.
yeah.
The tier of robots they finna dish out. You got a robot and a guy in a jet going at it, the robot gonna win every time. All right, and like I said, they ready to turn us into the robot age, man.
Machine.
All right, man versus machine. All right, the fifth industrial
Revolution.
revolution, man. They merging man
Transhumans.
AI, robot, and machine all together. All right, and that's the times we in.
Yeah.
All right. And if you don't see that, you're blind. You're spiritually blind, man. If you don't see how everything is going super digital, something wrong with you. Okay. If you don't see, all right, the way the world is going for is nuclear, something wrong with you. All right. You just need to go turn the channel. Wait, you
I
got
have
one more, right?
kind. And as I said at the end, for the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And I'm gonna jump to verse 24 because this is what it's gonna lead to. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies.
Yep. We seen a little bit of that in this movie, man. Friends, like the brother said, oh, this is different circumstances. We friends, but this is different circumstances. We ain't friends no more,
We
man.
used to be
We used to be friends. The guy, like, he had that.
with his family.
We sit down here that dick on his face. He like,
Oh, my kids.
With you.
I'm gonna tell my
He
kids.
said, look at him.
Yeah. They said, well, I'm gonna tell them, but they're right. They can clearly hear the conversation.
What's it?
Yeah.
What with you?
Oh, he said we fed the
We
homeless.
fed the
together.
Yeah.
Man, that shit don't
And he
matter.
told him, frankly, you just know how to build chimneys. I can't use you on the homestead.
Yeah, man.
It's like everybody in here have a
They've
use.
been here.
Like they useful.
Yeah.
You just trying to build chimneys.
and like I say,
Need that.
that's what's gonna happen in them times, man. All right, especially amongst these little preppers and people that do know what's going on. If you don't got no skill, you fucked. Meaning, if you're a person that can't work on a car, you can't be a survivalist.
Right.
What they say, you're a guy that you don't know how to weld. You useless to the group.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't bring something to the table, you useless, man.
That's right, brother.
All right. And like I said, they showed you in that little part of the movie, man. That's how these things work. All right.
What the little lady said, are you gonna put our son out there? He was like, yeah, it's time for him to, start contributing.
He contributed too.
He damn sure did, didn't it?
He put something up.
He put something on the top shelf.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead.
At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies,
Yep.
and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein.
Mhm.
The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run.
You want to say something on that?
Hey, the water's gonna get cut off, which they've already talked about that, because everything's on the grid.
It's on the grid. That's right.
The guy, hey, there was that scene with the guy. They were eating the last bit of their food, and his daughter had to use the bathroom.
Who was that?
2 Ezra 6:24. His daughter was like, I gotta use the bathroom. And he's like, well, the toilets ain't working anymore because the water got cut off with the power.
Like I said, that's actual. That's another scripture I'm thinking about. You got that water, the physical water is gonna get cut off, and that you best believe that water of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is gonna get cut off, man. We're not gonna be there in that day, in a time like in the scene of that movie, trying to wake niggas up, man.
The 2 Ezra 5.
Say, brother, you gotta get it, brother. Come on, my son. You from the tribe of Judah. We ain't gonna be talking in that damn day, man. Yeah. Nobody gonna be talking. No garment's gonna be out. All right. The Lord's gonna ultimately just put brothers away. Go ahead. That was it.
Yeah, I was it on my.
I want to say, Strong Wars.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
This is 2 Ezra 5 and 9. And salt waters shall be found in the sweet,
Mhm.
and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chambers.
One more time, Bible shot. That's on time.
And 2 Ezra 5 and 9. And salt waters shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another.
And our friends shall destroy one another, man. All right, and that's gonna happen in them times. We seen that took place right up in this movie, man. Well, like I said, which just to tell you, it's not a movie. It's like a series. Like All right, they show you that at the end how it's several series that they want you to pay for, but it's kind of like on a Netflix tip, but at a movie. All right, so don't get your hopes up high.
You're
Watch,
gonna get the whole story.
yeah, you're not gonna get the whole thing. Get Isaiah 33:6. You know, so don't get your hopes up, man. And I'm gonna say this: what seems to me, you watch the series take place at the end. What they say? Action starts to take place
Oh, calm.
in other series, man, or whatnot.
Because that
Okay.
movie was what leading up to the actual climax of everything.
What you wanted to see.
Yeah, the what you came to see.
Mm-hmm.
I got that Isaiah 33 for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 33:6, and it reads, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure."
One more time, Bubba, good shot.
Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
That's an oldie but goodie. That's something that always comes out most times on the block with different brothers. That wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the stability of our times, man. That's one of the things that keep us stable. And that, put yourself in that scene. You got alarms going on. You had to ultimately just go.
Right.
What's going to keep you stable? Because the average person was bugging out.
That's right.
The thing that keep us stable is these scriptures, right? It says the fear of the Most High, right?
That's right.
Keep reading.
It says, and strength of salvation.
Uh-huh.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
The fear of the Lord is trust. We're gonna need to. You watch just in that little bit that shows. You're gonna need the Most High with you, man. You got motherfuckers rolling up in black Humvees you ain't never seen before, armored. All right, all black. What you gonna do, man? Okay, I don't give a fuck how much judo training, fucking taekwondo.
Ah,
All right, Muay Thai that you fucking know. They ain't gonna be able to help you, man. When it's 30 niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? 30 people. All right, shit gonna get tight.
that's right.
All right, and it's gonna get nasty in these cities. We keep telling you that based on biblical prophecy, these cities are gonna collapse, man. They're gonna fall.
Easily.
And then, like I said, they always have that scene. Most movies like that, they always have that overlook scene of the camera B rolling. You just see fires in the city. Shit on fire.
Gunshots in the distance.
You know, that's what's gonna happen. All right. I don't know why you Jakes is thinking you're gonna be on Xbox while all hell breaking loose, man. And comfort.
Nah, bro.
Sure.
You gonna be with lights out. You know what I'm talking about, right? You're gonna be with lights out with that computer that he hoping to get to the kingdom. Man, that nigga say that shit, man. No, it ain't gonna be like that. It's gonna be total. It's gonna what's it? Balls to the wall, man.
You think you're gonna be on the live chat eating some spicy macaroni?
Yeah.
Most people, they depend on technology. At that time, what are we gonna do? Let's just see. Let's find out what's going on. Everything is off. What you gonna do?
Yeah, these motherfuckers gonna hit. These motherfuckers here gonna hit certain grids. They're gonna. Like I said, we always talk about the EMP. They possibly gonna hit an EMP. Half the Jakes don't know what the hell that is, man.
Yeah.
You know. But these grids, these power structures they got run around it's gonna fail.
That's it.
Fuck, we seen it for Ida. That shit fell for what, like a week or something?
Yeah.
It ain't already told you through Sleepy Joe. Already told you. They already said it out there and said that the power grid in America is like a F of a grade F.
Yeah.
On a world scale, man. It's weak. They shows you even I think in one of those Die Hard movies a couple years ago, that shit was weak and they was able to hack that shit, man. Set off dams and shit, open up dams.
I think that was the fourth one.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
A runaway plane on there that was 10 people ass up too. You had something?
Kind of got the math.
Yeah, go ahead. All right.
It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 17. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house.
Yep.
And that Luke 17, it goes into stuff.
Yep.
Like that the food was like, I ain't got my wife here for a reason. Like,
Yeah. So he was in the right mind. Even though he was rogue, but he was in the right mind frame though,
it says, neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. Yeah, you're not coming back.
That's what the girl said.
That's it.
That's it.
I forgot. Hey, I
Prophecy too.
forgot my pants.
My good pants.
I couldn't pants.
With the pocket.
They ain't gonna leave them bitches, man.
What?
You know,
It's on something.
Yeah.
because you gonna have people in that, like the bird brought the one I love and Luke about going down for the stuff. Because you gonna have guys on this side of the city trying to go back and play Rapunzel and play Troy to a fucking woman he just met on this side of the city, man. You know, I gotta go get her out. I met her 2 weeks ago. Man, fuck that.
She's a good sister. I
Yeah.
gave her a Hebrew name and everything.
Yeah, and
She's an aqua.
She's an aqua.
Yeah, that's what happened in that scene when they heard when people were going to houses.
yeah.
They had to leave on the spot, and the man said they will come back and get the stuff.
And the wife was like, "Where we go? Don't fucking worry about it. Get in the car."
He was the same one by the gate, right?
Mhm.
But the scripture say be as pilgrims in that day. So if you do gotta leave, you gotta leave.
Gotta leave.
Like it's not,
Hey,
you know,
remember when they were leaving? You had a bunch of people with tents set up.
tent
like,
set up. Yeah. They asked him where he going. They said, where's you going? He kept going, but they made a little fort. It's getting nasty.
Basically, them neighbors are holding down the neighborhood.
Yeah, they
man.
was in the neighborhood down. But
That
they
was-
protecting their stuff though, y'all can know for the most
I
part.
got that word stuff.
And that's what's gonna happen.
Yep, Esau protect his possessions. Like, his house. Like they gonna protect that.
Hey, that video I showed y'all.
They gonna try.
They did it in that video I showed y'all down here. They were cutting down fucking trees on both ends of the block. And shooting anything brown in a brown paper bag. Watch Bubba too, man.
Yeah.
You see Bubba? ass? Yeah, no, this is dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
this is dumb shit. Every time we out here, you just have motherfuckers that pop up, man.
Bogey out here too.
I got that word stuff too in that Luke 17. If you want to bring that out.
That nigga.
What are y'all doing? We making helmets. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Go ahead. Look, everybody will pass it. All them those over here. That's over here now.
Right here.
Fucking those, man.
Wait,
This.
Slinging that ice cream. That's what we doing.
On a major scale.
Go ahead.
You want this word stuff?
Yeah.
This
What you doing? We pricing lumber.
Strong's G 4632.
School us.
Yeah, and that's that word stuff in Luke 17, all right? And it says a vessel. It says, somebody, Bubba ain't smelling right.
Oh,
It says household utensils,
Yep.
domestic gear. It says a tackle and a raiment of vessels used specifically for sails and ropes. But the point was what? Where you want to go? In a
Strong
definition. Kind. It says Strong's definition of uncertainty. It says a vessel, implement, equipment, or apparatus, literally or figuratively, specifically a wife, as contributing to usefulness of the husband. Goods.
yeah. So that's talking about a decent, good woman that actually so-called listen. Even in that day, don't go back. Don't go back to her.
Stuff.
Don't go back, man.
if she slated to get saved, the Lord will save.
Right.
But what about brothers who got children somewhere else, and if the Lord gonna save him and his whole family, his children,
He gonna
he
get
might have
saved.
children in Florida,
Right.
the Lord gonna save them. You know, Jake, like they need to be with me to get saved. Like you don't know if you're gonna get saved. So, you know,
Right.
you gotta have faith, man.
Yeah.
You know that the
That's
Lord will
what's gonna
save
go down. It's gonna,
Yeah,
that's
it's gonna
gonna
go
go
down.
down,
Yeah.
man. Having faith.
You're gonna have to have faith.
See?
All right, because like I always say, you know, that woman that's with you, you don't even know, man. When you leave, she go, girl, I'm glad he fucking gone. Burning all them goddamn Palo Santos in the fucking. I'm tired of him
Yeah.
fucking.
Frankincense.
Lord have her. If she with you in that day, she gonna be with you. The Lord gonna have her with you. If not, don't go back for it, man.
We ain't celebrate Christmas in 10 years since he been in that thing with them brothers.
That coat.
Yeah.
That cold.
Hey, talk. The Lord don't just talk shit.
Yeah, the Lord knows.
You know.
Lot thought he had a righteous woman, man.
Yeah.
Remember Lot's wife.
Yeah.
Job too.
Yeah.
You know.
Job too.
Job, yeah.
Go ahead.
This is back in Matthew 24. It says, verse 19, and woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. Pregnant women,
They even with the groom.
But the other side of that too, the Lord said a woman should be saved in childbearing.
Yeah.
So that's the balance of that too, man. Some of these women that have newborns or actually gonna be pregnant for present day gonna possibly be delivered, man.
Yeah.
Only the Lord knows. All right.
Yeah, that's when women are gonna appreciate Isaiah 4:1.
Con.
They least favorite scriptures, they way out
Well,
of
they're gonna listen to that day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Them women gonna listen to that day. You can get up right there, pick me some eggs. I'm fucking dying. I bet you that day, I bet you that day they gonna listen to that day, man. When heads rolling, fucking nuke then went off in the town. You know what I'm saying? They gonna listen to that day, man.
Any strong independent women.
Oh,
That's right.
you ain't see. Well, they had Eve in there. Yeah, Eve packing the pistol. He shot at some shit in there too.
She started banging.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it. So
Whatever. This-
Right here.
Not subtle at all.
So that one spot right there. Shit is ridiculous, man.
It says, but pray ye that your flight be not in the winter,
That's right.
neither on the Sabbath day.
Yeah, pray that your flight be not in the winter. So that's one thing. One of the main characters, where he was worried about that winter, man.
it's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable. Nothing's gonna survive. Everything's slowed down. Then if you gotta be on the run, you really get more. You really get more fatigue in the cold, man. All the density of the air. It's hard, huh?
Your joints hurt.
Yeah.
Breathing hard.
You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to sweat because your body heat is off. You sweating and shit. Then it's just hard, man. I've been fucking with cold shit so much of where you go to touch in certain little buttons and shit, you can't even feel your fingers.
That's right.
It's just hard.
Hypothermia.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you somewhere where it get that cold, boy, it's
Old feet.
over for you, man.
And how Esau doing, with this weather, hey, that could be that type of climate wherever, man. Edom could put that shit wherever.
Yeah.
What they just had a freeze, what that was 3 years ago in Texas?
Yep,
Well-
in Houston.
Yeah, in Houston. And that was crazy for that area, bro.
Yeah.
Tornadoes in places they never had
Huh.
tornadoes.
Yeah, man.
You made the point a couple of weeks ago, like this scripture, it don't just literally mean December,
Yeah.
January. It could be the winter.
Any-
The Lord
can
control
make
the
anything.
seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, it's gonna happen in the end of the year when it's cold. Nah, brother.
Yeah, like right now, it seems like every year, so this devil be playing with this fucking fog, man. You see how foggy it is?
Shit.
All right, to where it's like every morning, 50 people slamming into each other on the freeway that they can't see.
That's right.
But this devil controls it. They had a Jake. You remember Jake was at work? He showed the cloud machine. Yeah, a building that produce clouds, man.
Produce clouds.
All right.
White clouds.
Yeah, and they control. They alter the weather, man. We've been telling you that.
Yeah.
Going into January and
They just spread that
it's
shit
not
out.
cold.
And they did that for that big car build up. Remember they kept putting that fog on a causeway. And
Oh yeah, last year was ridiculous.
last year was ridiculous,
Yeah.
bro. People was going all in the water and shit, man.
And they be cutting the lights off.
And they
bro.
cut the lights off.
The other day, I was going to work, bro. No lights was on the interstate, bro.
Yeah.
And they had dense fog. Like, bro, how you gonna cut the lights on?
Them low beams don't help. I mean, tough degree.
It was completely dark, bro,
Yeah.
on the interstate.
You wanted to see so forward and all.
You got idiots. Hey, but that's E for you, man.
G
Right.
running late.
Oh.
Smash him.
Smashing out, man.
Anybody got anything back there?
It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
Yeah, we tell you about that, man.
Heavy.
We tell you about the Daniel 12th chapter. All right. And many other scriptures tell you how this is going to be like no other. You can put them all together. You can put the Caesar Masada. You can put the transatlantic slave trade. You can put them all these so-called world events, whether it was fake or not. All right. Like, I'm talking about the hollows,
Right.
crosses. You can put all that bullshit in there. It's not going to equal up to the times that's getting ready to come.
That's right.
The times that getting ready to come going to be mad vicious, man.
It's the greatest the sword has ever been.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say this: the sword today is the elitest of the all elite swords today, man.
Right.
Back then they were fighting with fucking mallets and swords and all that shit. The shit they got today, it make that shit look like child's play, man. And like I say, here in America, I always say this. I've been saying this for years. Over there in the Middle East, when they get mad and get full of that bullshit, they go to throwing rocks. throwing rocks, throwing rocks around that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, they do all that stupid shit with bricks and shit. Over here, they sling that iron, man.
Yeah.
Esau got some of the most, I'm talking about elite of the elite technology of weapons, man.
They showed it in the movie.
Yeah.
Everybody had walls of guns.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he had an MG42 on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
tip.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. The guy up the other side of town, the guy that got the $1 million home. What you think he got in there, man? You think what they call? You think he got the box peanuts in his house all day? You know what I'm talking about? The shit you open the box with all the little white shit. No, man, that motherfucker packing iron.
Yeah.
Esau look like 007 around this bitch.
You got that switch you push in the
The wall moving, man. Yeah, he pulls the book back,
Yeah.
turns something, eat some spicy macaroni, and the fucking door just
Yeah.
voila.
I've been seeing them Edomites on YouTube.
Boy, watch out.
Whole walls and just all type of different guns and shit, bro.
Yeah.
All kind of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, go look at a guy on YouTube called the Collector. Go look at him. And he got some shit, man. Dude got money just like the Edomite in the movie. He got a whole gun range in his house, man. Go look at a dude on YouTube called The Collector. Right? And they show you how they coming, man. I got another guy, I think, a guy called Guns and Barrels up there in Canada, man. Wait,
Even a low level nigga like what that boy Black Rambo.
yeah,
He
him
a
too.
low level nigga, but
He got it.
shit, he got plenty of shit.
He be riding around the shit in his
Yeah,
car.
he got plenty of shit,
Oh,
bro.
you talking about that dude?
Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
not that guy. I'm talking about the little dude from up the road.
Home, yeah, the dude from home. You know? And they show you that. And what the guy said, you can't have all this. I'm gonna get you
We see
Where's your permits?
we need permits on all of these guns and ammo and the rations.
Yeah.
well, I know why he said that too, because it was California. California really like that. Can't have shit. You know? But who gonna care that day, man?
They shall not regard their kings or princes.
Yeah, all the criminals, they're gonna come out come out. All right. Everybody's gonna come out that day, man. When they say the freaks come out at night, everybody gonna come out, man. All right. Wait, you got something?
I got
Yes.
get up. I got something.
Go ahead.
I got Ecclesiastes chapter
What are you
9,
doing?
in verse 12. It says, "For a man also knows not the time, as the fishes that are taken in a evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare or a trap, so are the sons of men snared in a evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them." So that's what we seen in that movie. You know, a lot of people, they was going on with their daily lives. You know, the lady was getting her children ready for school. The guy was getting ready to go to work. All of a sudden, they had I think something came up on the TV. All of a sudden, you know, that time came. Like be a total life-changing event. Things happen, you know. You know.
Yeah, and we coming into that.
Yeah.
We coming into some world-changing events, man. All right, stepping into 2025, man.
That's right.
He's at least talked about, I think, what Project 2025.
Yep.
All right. Even like I said, when you watch that movie, They Live, and it's a scene with Ryder Pipe and the black guy walking into this like a bougie party they was having. Listen to the guy. He talking about 2025
Mhm.
and what the elites plan on doing to the people in society.
Yes.
Both movies point to this year.
Yeah.
2024 and 2025. Simpsons and certain things.
Yeah.
They
The whole
Yeah.
put it in
be
both.
talking about this year.
I want to watch that again.
Yeah, it's gonna get nasty, man.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. You got anything? You got something?
I had some.
Yes.
Go ahead, bring it up.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
And we talk about this all the time. Jacob's trouble, right? Only the precious elect and the 130 are going to be saved out of that, man.
Yes.
Right? And we hope that we're a part of that, right? We hope that the elder apostles and the different bishops around the world are a part of that too, man.
Right.
Right? That we receive salvation, and you know we Merely just see the things that's gonna go on, but don't get caught up in them.
That's it.
Right? Don't be victims of it, man. All right? Because this shit is over with, man. All right? The crash of the dollar is set at hand. All right, martial law is set. And ultimately the sprinkles with the cherry on top, the mark of the beast is already set, man. These devils are gonna issue that thing out and gonna make it what they call it? Mandatory, man.
Yeah.
Right? And like I say, who's like I said, I ain't paying for that shit. This movie, I ain't paying for no more other shit. Y'all find it out. I'll find some other way to get it.
Yeah.
But who's to say what's going to be in the rest of that movie? Where they talking about the chip or something, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They showed a preview, you know, of the chaos going on.
Right.
That just was just like I said, a preview. Like the elder said, man, you never know what's on the tail end of that movie.
Yeah, somebody get second Ezra's 16 and 33 for the brother on the comment board. Get that for him.
I think it also said too. It said the end is just the beginning.
33 and 34.
I'm right here.
I got some. You got it? Yeah, I got it. It's
Yeah, go ahead.
It's second Edges 16 verse 30. Say 34.
Yeah, second Ezra's 16:33 to 2:34.
There's a second Edges 16:33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands, and their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars,
And that happened too, because what happened? What happened to one of the main characters? He got shot. Everything then there seemed like it almost broke down. It
Right.
did break down because
It did.
the woman became
Started
taking over and doing stupid shit, man.
Nut shit.
You know, that was gonna happen when hey man, when the strong man dies off and get killed, it's over with for a lot of you. And some of you women in the society don't even have men. You just got a dog and a cat.
A lot of you.
Yeah, a lot of you, man. So you in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you ain't got a man in the Lord, it's over with.
You had a bunch of Eves complaining a couple of days ago that they weren't getting any Christmas presents.
Hey man, the hell with them. Go ahead to the next one.
it said, in war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
And what those wars talking about? A lot of them gonna die in them wars over in the Middle East. There's gonna be a war here on these streets too, man.
Civil War.
Civil war. A lot of them gonna die in them civil wars, man.
That's right.
All right. Yeah, it's be coming into those times. That brother said it, kill to be killed. Dog eat dog, you know. Go ahead. That was it, right?
They got say, and their husbands shall perish of famine. That's it.
Yeah, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Saw that too.
Saw that too.
That's it.
What they had, plenty of people waiting at those folks' threshold, and they were just waiting for what?
Yeah.
For them to throw the scraps to them.
That's it.
What
Yeah.
she said,
The one thing what I want to say too, the one thing that wasn't realistic to me is that if we in them type of times, it's 30-something days, why the fuck everybody gulping? The motherfucker had a piece of bread this big. The motherfucker just gulping that shit down.
Yeah.
Drinking like a motherfucker. If that's going on, I'm getting a little squid, break a little piece, I'm going. Man.
But that's what started happening when the woman took over, I think. And the man, when he got shot,
Yeah.
because it started showing how she was telling them while he was on the bed shot how she started doing this and
Yeah, the greenhouse shit.
the greenhouse and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So when the woman got a charge, she started making all that shit happen.
Tripping, man. Right?
at one point I wanted to make, because you remember when she first came out with the baskets of food the first time?
Yeah.
She said those were like the scraps. That was the spoils. She said those items we was gonna put that away anyway. And they had plenty of people at the gate waiting. You know?
But I know what that showed me too. Which brother should know this, man. They tell you that you can't help too many people in this time.
Yeah.
You can't show too many people your hand in this time. If you sit up there, the neighbor, he's the bruh man neighbor. He coming over there. Hey, Dave, you got some ketchup? Hey, Dave, you got some sugar? What's gonna happen in that day? You gonna come begging, man.
Yeah.
Begging for water.
I know he got it.
Yeah, I know he got it. I seen that TCL TV outside the house. I know he got it.
One of
your back, huh?
them had said that, and he said we can't give them food because once we give them food, they're gonna come back for more.
He gonna come back. And look at that
Security
one
guy
guy.
said that.
Yeah.
That one guy who was at the house that got broken in. He said, "I'm going to Mr. Ross' house."
Yeah, I know you got it.
You know, he got it.
Yeah,
A few people said that.
Yeah, man,
plenty
that-
people said that.
And he's through. He's over with for him. Yeah, when in a real scenario, that guy is dead, man. They're gonna take that shit.
When they was bringing it like that little scene I was depicting, what they started doing when they started handling it, they started to get rough.
Yeah.
Like they had to draw down, you know, hey, what's going on? Y'all get back in the gate. You know, cause hey, people, that's that same shit that was in the joint. Okay. It was loud as hell. You got it. Right.
Come on. This going into the movie with everything brother's been saying all together. I got just the point on the big, and this Sirach, and I got one after this, Sirach 40 and 28. It says, "My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better is it to die than to beg." And in Psalms, David says, it's like no begging.
Come on, man.
So like it says, let me read that again. That brother that wow.
It's
About 40 and
it's-
28. It says, "My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than to beg." And that song will tell you that David said that he never saw a righteous man beg or neither his seed begging bread. So in that day, when the Lord do bless us as being men of the Lord, he's blessing us and our for the brothers and their families, and that's it.
That's it.
Because the wicked is made to what? Starve and die.
What does it say in Isaiah
Because of the
65?
family.
Isaiah 65. My servant shall eat, but
He
you shall
said,
be
"But
no
my servant."
my servant.
So in that day, you gonna know the men of the Lord ain't gonna be out there handing people who starving and dying.
He's not gonna
food,
eat
man.
that day.
He ain't gonna eat.
He ain't gonna eat.
It says, "The life of him that depended upon another man's table is not to be counted as a life." So, because you got to be counted in the life of the Lord.
That's right.
The Lord gonna look. I'm doing. So we got to have faith. The Lord gonna come through, right? We can't
That's it.
guard our food and we ain't gonna have to do that. The angels will be around. Brothers gonna eat, man. In that day, it says, "Yup." For he polluted himself with other man's meat, but a wise man, well nurtured, a wise man, well nurtured, will beware thereof. So he gonna know when the times. Now, this is the last point y'all can understand. This is Ezekiel 7, and I'm gonna get 11. 5 and jump to 11. It says, "Thus said the Lord, and evil, and an only evil is behold is come. And end is come, the end is come, and watching for thee, it is come." So we're in the end, like the brother said. Let me jump to 11. "Violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, none of their multitude, none of any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them." But violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness because them people fighting over food. The other people pulled up with as the army people to what? Take the food. Then that has come up into the windows, as it tell you in Jeremiah, with the women. The women got a well. The daughters, you got a well, because what's happening now, y'all, strength is weakened. The man ain't for y'all. He's taken from y'all, man. So it is a time of wailing and lamenting. Verse 15, last one. "The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within." That's the point, man. The sword is without, and the famine and pestilence is within. So there is no ducking what's coming, man. Evil is coming. The end is coming. We at the end. The sword and you gotta really prepare your mind as if we are already in it.
In the end.
Yeah.
Like you gotta start
It's
praying
off stage of it.
for endurance. You gotta start, like you say, get your flashlight or something. You don't gotta go bug out, but
Yeah.
like
They better just get
you
something.
don't gotta move to Miami with a bug out bag,
Fucking work out, do something.
Yeah, but do
Go
something.
punch a fucking
Pray.
baby bag or something. Jake ain't doing nothing. You know?
Jakey, brothers all goddamn.
Yeah.
10 tripping. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour. So, and what they say about that city, you know why they put the target of the bullseye on that city? Because they understand that after that city, there's nowhere else to go to where they at, man. It's going to cover Bushwick.
It's gonna become war zones.
Yes.
Literal war zones, man. Yeah. Right, and they showed you kind of jumped a certain series. They showed you Our shit was on fire. You seen people looting.
Yup.
Yeah,
Right.
con.
That's what's gonna
I
happen.
thought about Bushwick too.
Man.
Yup.
Nigga so nosy.
Nigga damn near tall.
What did they do?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, man. What time is that?
They gonna. Hey,
Yeah, it's about that time.
the Lord about to kill a lot of people, and you got to get your eyes ready for that, man. And you got to care about. And look, brothers, you got to care about the brothers and their families. That's it,
That's it.
right? Everybody else will come back and it's gonna be all right at the
That's
end.
it. You
We
close.
win.
Blood.
We win in this. If you're an Israelite, especially a man of the Lord, you win.
That's it.
Even when you die, the 2/3, they gonna win in the kingdom. It's just we win, bro.
Right.
You know. But that's it. I
Yeah, so like I say, you want to say something?
You know, just like, you know, when you're watching that movie and stuff like that, we seeing it was slowly coming over like a third world country. You know, the sheep that thing is dried up. You can get that beast mode. They like, hey man, get out. I'm getting hungry. You know, we got to do something here. You know,
Right.
Sense of urgency.
that deep.
Yeah, so you know, Lord will, this was edifying to the point on this review of the moving Homestead. Like I said, which is a series. Don't get your hopes so high going. I think thinking it's a movie. It's a series. I don't know why they made a movie a series. I want you to pay for more, but it is what it is. Very they have definitely some points in there. But I'll say, before we end, we'll give salute to the Most High. Give all praise, glory to Yahweh. Once again, double honors to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations once again to the whole field elect. Until next time, Shalom. Baba Bob. Kwame Yashala.
Nah, I gotta get my money worth.